Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory. We are going to start off with the Land of Dragons. Come on Mulan, let's go. This is, okay, let's see. Everything's just like, go to proud mode. I will do that later. Let's just play. Yeah. So last time I was talking about the Birth by Sleep order. And today I come here to you to really like crappily tell you and put forward why I think Ven is the best choice to start off with at first, when you're going through that. Especially when you're first playing. For Ventus. So, a lot of Ven's story kind of gets outed when you start with Terra. And as in a story point of view, I think a good 3-part story is when you learn something new every single time. I feel like Terra's story kind of leaves, they all leave questions, but I think having Terra go first leaves like a kind of a bit more of like, what are you even talking about questions? So why do I keep on missing these? Okay. So with, let's do this. Okay, so with when you put Ventus first, you go through his story, and in his eyes, you're kind of watching how Terra, how this friend who you believe in with all your heart, how like everybody's kind of being like, oh, you're kind of sus, and like at the end, he's kind of starting to look a little bit sus. At least he did to me, and so, by the end of it, you have him protecting you from your master, which you're just like, what the hell is happening there? It gives you kind of like, that's so out of context, that by the time when you play Terra first, you're like, what on earth is happening? And I guess that could be like a cool little thing to find out what was actually going on to make him try to attack and like end Ventus. Whether or not he really would have done that, like, who knows? But, he very much intended to. Luke Skywalker, you gotta stop trying to kill your apprentices. It's not working out for you. Master Ericus was voiced by Mark Hamill, so it's like, I thought it was really funny. I'm like, bruh, it didn't work out with Kylo, it's not gonna work out with Ventus now. Yeah, so when you start off with Ven, you kind of like, you get this like kind of false start with like who Terra is as a character, and it makes it so much more interesting to go back when you're playing then when you're playing Terra's playthrough next. It's a lot nicer to go through that and be like, oh, Terra's not like this super evil like little budding evil boy that you think he is, like little Anakin Skywalker. No, he's just like, he's got a big heart, but like he also like trusts just the wrong people, and just like everybody's kind of shitting on him, and like Xehanort's like pulling the strings for all this. So like I think it provides such a better like kind of reveal thing. Instead, like I think it's a great progression for his character too. And like, you don't, you get to find out Ven's stuff in Ven's story instead of finding out about it in Terra's story. And I fully believe Aqua should be played last, no matter what. I got the trophy for beginner player. Thank you. Thank you so much. This doesn't feel like a win. What the hell? Yeah, I'm a very strong believer in it, and it kind of like low-key hurts when I see other people playing it that way. But at the same time, I think at the end of the day, play the way that you want it to be played. Play it how you want to play it. If you want to be a chaos child and play Aqua first, go ahead. You know what? Go have fun. You'll get all the tail end of the adventures. So that'll be interesting. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's just like, that's my opinion on it. I don't think like my opinion is like the correct one, the best one, but like to me it's the best. Like the idea is the best of playing the game in that order. But I also respect people who are just like, nah, let's just do Terra first. Because, I mean, it's what it was presented to you to be. Or it was what, it was the way that the game was presented to be played. And the only reason, the only reason I played it the way that I did was because I was so curious. I'm like, who is this Roxas looking little guy? Like, what? Roxas, are you back? I was so confused. And like, then when I saw who Vanitas looked like, I was even more confused. And then I understood it once I found out that where Ven's heart was resting. I understood. I was like, oh, okay, I'm understanding. I'm understanding a lot more. And then it ended up holding out throughout the series, or holding up throughout the series. I never really looked deeper, so I don't know if like people had like other explanations for it, or like what people thought, what people actually said about it. But I was just like, okay, this makes sense to me. And then it ended up being like what it actually was, and I was like, okay, you know what? I accept that because that's what I thought it was first. Man, I'm very easy to convince of. Like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Cool beans. Yes, we did it. We cleared it. Hoo-hoo. We cleared it, and we're only like 7 minutes in. I think at this point in the recording. I don't know what it is in the video. But okay, that's an accumulation one, which means I'm gonna have to be playing this like 20,000 times. But I'm also gonna have to play it on difficult, so that I will be doing that regardless. So, World Tour, let's go! Okay. What is that spooky looking? Oh, it's just, it's Land of Dragons again. Hercules! I was so happy when they had, in Kingdom Hearts 2, when they had us play, in the underworld. I was like, that's how you do it, like, with these worlds. Like, don't have me play the same exact, like, place. Cough, cough, Agrabah. Oh my gosh. Don't have me play the exact same places. Like, there are more areas in, movies that you could have me play in, and it would be perfectly fine. I think what would have been interesting, because I know this wasn't really super possible, if they, if like in Kingdom Hearts, the original Kingdom Hearts, for Agrabah, instead of having, it like partially in the city, partially in like the Cave of Treasure things. I don't actually remember what that's called. But if you just had it just straight up in Agrabah, and then Agrabah, and then having us play in the Cave of Treasures in Kingdom Hearts 2, just straight up in there. That would have been like, I think I would have liked that a lot more. When you have me go back to places, I'm just like, I already did this. And I think the only place that I'm never like that is Twilight Town. Because I'm just like, let me go back to Twilight Town. Yeah, Twilight Town. Okay. I get Twilight Town and Traverse Town like mixed up all the time. So yeah, man. I am very... I'm trying to remember if that... Yeah, because with the Hercules level, I know a lot of it was going to the Coliseum, but like I never felt tired with it because they mixed it up a lot. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you go to the underworld. In Kingdom Hearts 3, you go to... What is it called? You go around to like Mount Olympus, to Thebes, like in the actual city. Like it's all different, and I appreciate that. Not so much in... I know Birth by Sleep just has you straight up go back to the Coliseum, which like, okay, fine, you did a double kind of thing, but there were so many games in between that like I didn't have as much as a problem with that. I think it's because it's right after Kingdom Hearts 2, so I'd already done something else. So I was like, you know what? I'm okay with going back to the Coliseum. Like, that's fine. We don't think about Chain of Memories here. I don't even think Chain of Memories counted. Counted towards any of these worlds, because they were just is literally the same thing over and over again. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay, return to World Tour. And looking at the time, we actually have time for another world, I guess. I can let this go like on a little bit longer. It'd be fine. Cool beans. Now that I've been talking about it the entire time, let's go play Olympus. Okay. Oh my gosh. And everything's gonna be proud mode. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be a proud mode girl by the end of this. Defeat 55% more. Okay, hit all glide targets. I got this. I am the best at glide targets. Okay, look at our beans just running. Okay. Man, some of these keyblades are so intricate that like when I go to I've been doing some Union Cross drawings lately. Going to draw the keyblades, I'm just like ugh. I pick the basic Starlight one to draw because I'm just like, you guys, I don't have time to like be doing these like intricate keyblades, which are like I should give myself more time to do this in the beginning. Did I miss that? Oh, my bad. That distracted me so much. Okay, let's go. Look at these little bubbles. They're so cute. Oh, okay. I messed that up. Okay, we're gonna do good. You guys, we're gonna do good. That's what I've decided. We're gonna stop being like so bad. What else? Okay, so what I was saying before. I forgot what I was saying before. Well, we were talking about Olympus and how I appreciated how like the levels varied, so it wasn't just the same thing. Oh man, the Kingdom Hearts 3 one was so hype. Like I love that that level. I think it may be my favorite, one of my favorite levels from that store or from that game. I don't know, for like the world-wise. You know what? I also really love the Big Hero 6 one, but I'm kind of biased because Big Hero 6 is probably my favorite Disney movie, which probably seems really weird. I don't know. When you think of like favorite Disney movie, I don't think a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Big Hero 6. It's just like, I remember loving, I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best. This is the absolute best. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Beautiful everything. And I will get into it next episode. So, let's see how we do. Okay, so I got the 2 stars. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you guys so much for like hanging in here, watching this episode. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll always sing you praises because I honestly, I'm so thankful that you guys are watching this. We'll continue next time with the next Olympus Coliseum one, and we'll finish up this little like circle of worlds. But until then, have a wonderful day. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.